chapter of Matthew. You may turn there, look on the screen. In Matthew's Gospel, that 26th chapter, and begin at that 36th verse down to the 40th. Then cometh Jesus with them unto a place called Gethsemane, and said unto his disciples, Sit ye here while I go pray yonder. And he took with him Peter and the two sons of Zebedee, and began to be sorrowful and very heavy. The Lord was sorrowful and very heavy. Then said he unto them, My soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here and watch with me. And he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, saying, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thy will. And he cometh unto his disciples, and he findeth them asleep, and said unto Peter, What, would ye not watch with me 1 hour? After morning service on Sunday, you can't give me just 1 hour? Why are you so geared? And now you done got up in age and God done blessed you. And now you tired of church. He unburdens his soul a little to them. How slow many of us are to reach out to others for fear that they will not understand or accept or appreciate our need. If Jesus, with all of his strength, needed strength. If Jesus, with all of his strength, needed strength. What about our Gethsemane? Now I want you to catch something. He is our Passover. And I came to serve you notice tonight that if you walk with Jesus, you will have a Gethsemane. I just came to serve you notice tonight that Jesus is our Passover. He is our Passover. Even our Passover needed strength. And I came to notify you tonight, I don't care how much tithes you pay or how many prayer meetings you make, you will go into a Gethsemane. Our lives, they are dark nights of the soul, times of testing and loneliness. We need someone to whom we can turn and hope for a little encouragement along the way. Jesus exposed his heart to his disciples and revealed his lonely need. My soul is exceeding sorrowful. He says, my soul, has anybody been there? My soul is exceeding sorrowful. Has anybody been there? Do you understand that? Have you ever been to that place? It is the place where we have spent ourselves and you find it's not enough. People will fail us and are trying out. People will fail us and are trying out. Luke puts it so interestingly about him. And there appeared an angel unto him from heaven and strengtheneth him. God had to send an angel from heaven to strengthen the man of God. I didn't say the Son of God, I said the man of God. If the Son of God and the man of God needed to be strengthening, I found out something when haters hate on me. Recently that I had, I know about, he's telling me I know about you, but I came to tell you something that I've learned. And these 10 years that I've been here, into the recesses of Gethsemane, nobody walked with me. And I was wondering, could anybody watch with me just 1 hour? And I looked around and couldn't find anyone. I know that. Oh, do I have a witness in here? Do anybody here know that angel? I said, do anybody here know that angel? I said, do anybody here know that angel? When people talked about you, called everything but a child of God. When you didn't know how you were going to make it. And as Pastor Watson said, when your money is funny. Do anybody here know that angel? In these 50 years of preaching, I met that presence outside of operating rooms. When they looked up and said, Reverend, thank you for the words you put in me. I know that angel. When hearses roll and hearts break, when jobs are in jeopardy and friends forsaken and don't say a word, I know that angel. And the reason I know him because Jesus told me I could use him. If you are his child, the same angel that strengthened him. If he should pass the same angel, tell somebody the same angel that strengthened him will come and strengthen you. That strengthening angel. Jesus got up and faced forward as if saying, it's all right now. How many of you, when you went through your Gethsemane and got up the next morning and you would say, it's all right? How many guys didn't care what the report was, didn't care what the doctor said? You would just say, it's all right. You could say like Job. You could say like Job. We had a good time on that sermon years ago. And after this, everybody ought to have a after this. When you had to raise your children by yourself and God made a way somehow. And when that little good Negro came along, you would still smile at him and say, that enemies come, that friends forsake. It's all right now. That courts lie and governments oppress. It's all right now. I've learned something about God. I've learned something that God can love you through the pain. Yes. For he is our Passover. He is our victory. One day we shall thank him for all that has happened in our lives. You know what, Deacon Hunt, I got to the point now. I begin right now. I thank God for my haters. Because now my haters are catching hell, can't find a friend. And I walk around like a peacock. How did I make it? The strengthening angel. Let me hear somebody say it again. I know that angel. Don't fool me now. If you don't know him, don't you say a word. I'm talking about folks that been to hell and back. I said, I'm talking about folks that been to hell and back. I'm talking about folks that had a disease and didn't know if you were get rid of it or not. But the strengthening angel came. He is our victory. The Lord told me to tell you that one day you'll thank him for all that has happened in your life, for every tear, for every every opposition, every lie, every trial, every hate, everything that you've been through. He told me to tell you, get acquainted with his angel. I messed up a long time because I was calling on the wrong angel. And then I found out when he told Peter, he said, Peter, Satan desires to sift you as wheat. But I prayed for you. You Negroes in here, y'all better stop worrying about who came to see you tonight. As long as you are on his prayer list, as long as you are on his prayer list. So I just came by tonight to tell you that he is my Passover. When he was going through in the garden, he introduced me to that angel and told me I could use him. And then he told me to be still and know